Josie. Hello, welcome back to today's stream. The place is looking a little cluttered. We are starting to pack, so I apologize if it looks a little crazy in here. Things are getting packed away, and trying to just sort things out and store things at certain places so it's not so cluttered. But it looks a bit cluttered now that I'm looking on the street. Hold on. So I just want to turn off the AC. It's gonna stop in a sec. Okay. Anywhoosies, hello. Welcome. Happy Monday. Winston Samuel, I swear to God. Happy Monday. I hope you are doing well. Hopefully everything's going good where you are. Sorry, let me turn you. I feel like I'm so off over here. Yes, hello, welcome. Hello. Hi, Katsu, welcome. How's it going? Nice to see you. Hi, Red. Welcome. How's it going? Hi, Mikey. I'm not quite ready. Got alerted a bit. No worries at all. I'm so sorry I didn't message you as well to let you know that, like, oh, I'm going live. I was laying in bed and I was taking like a little rest, and I was like, oh, should I go? Should I stream? And I was like, oh, I should. And so now we're here. So sorry if it was a bit of a last minute thing. I'm so sorry, but hopefully it's okay, and I'm glad you're here. Hi, Sancho. Welcome. Hello. Hi, Arsenic. Welcome. Hello. Hi. How's it going? Welcome. I just hate... hi, Jordan. Welcome. How are you doing? I'm doing good. It's a really stressful, busy week, so I'm a bit stressed and overwhelmed, not gonna lie. I am in move in a week, and then on Friday I graduate, so just a lot of really big things going on, and then I still have like homework to do this week and like just finishing up the semester, so yeah, everything's just been a bit all over the place. Very exciting stuff though, very exciting, but it is just like a lot, I guess you could say, to say the least. It's a lot, so, but I'm good nonetheless. I just ate home honey roasted mixed nuts. Yum! I used to get this little pack that was like honey roasted, I think it was pecans though, and I used to really like that. I had pecans because I had a scoop of ice cream today. There's this one called Pralines and Cream from Baskin Robbins, and I really like it. For some reason, I've been like loving caramel in ice cream recently, like either a dulce de leche ice cream or just like a Pralines and Cream. I've been loving caramel and ice cream. It's been like my craving recently. Like I just want it all the time. But yummy. I love honey roasted nuts. Evening, Girth Gain. Welcome, Timo. How's it going? Welcome. Hi, Game Freak. Where are you moving to? Still in California? Yes, still in California. It's a bit north, so it's like, it's a city, yeah. Is this a city? It's a city I've never lived in before, to be honest. So it's a bit north. Not like north San Diego, but it's like, northern than where I am now. So, yeah, we're gonna be moving on next Monday, so very exciting. Not too far, but it's also like the nicest, safest neighborhood I will ever have lived in before, so that's also very exciting and good. But yeah, so we're moving in next week, so it's a lot's going on, you know. There's a lot going on, but yeah, still in California. I will probably stay here for the entirety of my life, TBH. I don't think I'm ever going to be moving out of California. I had Cheez-Its and Snicker bars too. Yum, I'm trying to think, what did I eat today? This morning I made pancakes. Every morning now I've been making pancakes. Sorry, I feel like I'm so cut off. Every morning I've been making pancakes, so I had pancakes this morning that I made, and then I got an ice cream scoop, and then I had some french fries from Shake Shack, and that's all I've eaten. Today was kind of a bad eating day, not gonna lie, but also it's my day off and I was just so tired. I've been sleeping like the majority of today because I was just really exhausted and not feeling mentally good, so I slept a lot today, so yeah. That's okay. But last night we got there's this place that I love that's, like, in my opinion, has the best bulgogi. Like, it's so good. I've yet to find another place that's sells it. But she's pricey. It's really expensive. But we got some last night and I have leftovers. So tonight I'm going to have that for dinner. And I'm very excited because it's yummy. And, you know, it's just like meat and rice, which I feel like is normally pretty healthy. You know, like meat and rice is your carbs and your protein. So it's not, it's a pretty healthy meal. Right? Hopefully. I was watching Mario Kart Mario Kart 8 earlier. The game is ranked more too. Every game has ranked now, I guess. Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart 8. Like, is there, like, is that the newest? Oh my god, what did I just do? So sorry. Is that the newest one coming out? Or what number are we on? I don't even know. I don't even know. Has ranked mode. Oh, Mario Kart has ranked mode? I did not know that. That makes sense though. Some people are cracked at Mario Kart. I'm not. I'm really bad at it. I'm really, really bad at it. I just don't, I still, the whole drifting mechanism doesn't make sense to me. And then I try to do it and then I just suck. So then I just stop doing that. Yeah. Your strawberry smoothies sound good. They are very good. I haven't made one in a few days, but they are very good. I do like my smoothies as well. But I've been moving to different things. So now when I'm home, I make pancakes in the morning, and they're very good. And I cut up some kind of fruit. Today I cut up apples, but last time I cut up berries, you know. So then I have some little fruit with it, and it's quite nice. It's quite nice. What else has been going on? Yeah, just a lot of work recently. I've been just working and a lot of homework. I went to the gym pretty consistently last week. I think I went 5 days out of the week last week, 4 or 5 days. So I went pretty consistently last week, so that's good. Have I gone at all this week yet? No, but that's okay. I'm gonna go at some point this week for sure. It's just gonna be a little bit hard because of the whole graduation and still fitting in work, and then I still have to finish a semester of school, because even though I'm walking, that's not like the last day of school. The last day of school is not till the 1st. So yeah, but also just packing. Honestly, we're really behind on packing. I'm not even gonna lie. We're really behind. So there's a lot more stuff that I need to pack and I need to get into boxes and out the door. So yeah, there's just so much to do. I'm exhausted just thinking about it, to be honest with you. You're out of the loop. I guess I am out of the loop. Unless it's the one I'm thinking of. But I get confused because there's so many different numbers and ones, and then I don't know which one we're on. Pancakes and syrup and butter is so good, or Nutella or peanut butter. I love a good amount of butter on my pancakes, and maple syrup. I love maple syrup. I think maple syrup is delicious, and I think it's so much better than the fake syrup that they make. I think it's so good. So I have that and some butter, and it's really good. I love me some pancakes. Recently I've just been making them in the morning, and it's so yummy. It's so nice. And butter is so good. Sorry, I just read that. Hi, Mysterian. Welcome. What are you studying? So I'm getting a business degree. So I get my business degree on Friday, actually. Woo! But yeah, so then I'm gonna transfer in the fall time to CSU school. So yeah, it's just a business degree. So yeah, I'm excited, but also like it feels like it's not. Like, since it's not, like, happening yet, I'm like, it doesn't feel like it's real yet. I think it's also, I'm still doing so much schoolwork that it just doesn't, feel like it's actually happening. But I am very excited for it. Yeah, and then afterwards, like, some friends and family, we're just gonna go get some dinner, and yeah. So that's really cool. I didn't walk in high school, because my school was in a mall. So I didn't walk in high school. So, it'd be kind of nice. I haven't walked since 8th grade, so it'll be nice to walk. Yeah, I looked at the program as well, and there's so many kids, because I also don't know any kids that are there, so for the most part, I'm just gonna be there by myself, and then walk, and then leave. But yeah, it's really exciting. I'm hoping it's not too hot that day either. I did get my dress. You want to see my dress? I got I just got a nice white dress because it's like obviously your black robe, right? So I didn't want anything too showy, but it's basically just like this. I think it looks a little, you know, it's not on, but it's just a nice little white dress. But in the back it ties. It ties in the back to a nice little bow. So I got this, and then I got some wedges as well for me to walk because I didn't want to get like heels, and then walking on grass in heels is a bitch. Actually, it's at a gymnasium, but I don't know. Is it bad I haven't been to this gymnasium? I don't know if it's indoor or outdoor, TBH. I'm guessing it's outdoor because normally it's outdoors, right? So either way, I want to be comfortable in my shoes. So I got some wedges. So I got some nice little wedges and this dress, and yeah. I still need to decorate my cap as well. Have I gone and picked it up from the bookstore? No. And I need to do that tomorrow. Today was Memorial Day, so I couldn't go today, but I do have to go to the bookstore and get that ASAP. Yeah. And then I think I'm gonna do an Undertale theme for the cap, which I think will be very cute and not too like difficult to make. But I also got this little what is this called? What is this called? Oh my god, I can't think today. Headband. I got this little headband, and you put your cap on here, so that way it's easy to put the cap on and take it off. Because if not, you know, you have to like situate it to your head, and from what I've seen, it kind of looks like a hassle. So I thought, you know, I'm just gonna get a nice little a nice little headband, and pop it on, and then call it a day. So that is the plan there. But yeah, isn't it exciting? Is there a hard deadline with packing? You deserve an extension, extra couple days into second or third should work. Technically, like there's not like a deadline. It's just we're wanting to move in on June 1st, and we're getting the big truck on June 1st. So, like I have more time in this apartment, so technically we could wait. We just don't want to, and I very much want to get out of this apartment as soon as possible. So it's more about that. It's more about just like we want to get out, but definitely can take time if need be. But I'm gonna get, I think, a 15-foot truck, big 15-foot truck, because I remember the last one time that I got a truck, I got a 10-foot truck for the stuff from my last place into this place, and it was too small. I had a lot of stuff still in my apartment, so I remembered this, and so I was like, okay, I need to get the 15-foot truck, which I've got 15-foot trucks before. I've gotten them 2 other times, and I remember they were more than enough space. So it's also only like $10 more for the bigger truck, so not that bad. But yes, so I'm gonna get a 15-foot truck, haul everything in. Some stuff is gonna stay here because I'm gonna try to sell it. Like the bed frame and the bed we're gonna try to sell because we have a queen bed, so we're gonna try to sell this and just like some other stuff. So some stuff we'll keep here, and then hopefully someone will come and buy it and take it out of the way. So that'll be nice. So at least there's not like a ton of furniture that needs to be in the truck. I'm more just worried about the boxes because the boxes add up. That's always like the main thing. It's like there's so many boxes that end up needing to be in the truck, so that's like the main thing. Furniture wise, really not that much. Just my washer dryer. I've got like 3 big bookshelves. This desk, but this desk comes apart, so it's not really a huge deal. The cat trees, my like plastic drawers, dresser sets, the shoe case. And that's really it. We're trying to sell the couch and the bed frame. So like that stuff, the really big furniture, we're not getting. We're gonna buy a new couch for the place because the living room is so massive. And I've always just got really cheap couches. I've never spent over $200 for a couch. In my 7 years of living apartment to apartment, I've always just got a very cheap couch, right? Like I think my first one was a futon from Walmart, and then I got one on like Amazon, I think that was like $150 or something. Then I got one from IKEA that was again like $150. And then the newest one I have is from Amazon as well, and it was like $170. So I was like, you know, this is like a good place. The lease is for, I believe, 3 years. So we're going to be there for a while. Might as well invest in like a good couch, get it and done, have it for like 5-10 years, and then call it a day. So this is my first time we're getting like an actual couch, you know, like a big adult purchase, you know, a good couch. So, which is exciting, right? So yeah, I need to sell this couch, and yeah, so that's cool. I'm excited for like an actual big couch, you know. I've always just had like the little 2-3 seater couches, which is, there's nothing wrong with them, right? For like small apartments, you know, totally fine. But it is nice to be like, oh my god, I'm gonna get like a nice 6-seater couch, and ooh, you know. Congrats, thank you. Yes, I'm very excited for Friday. I'm a little nervous, you know what I mean? I think it's scary because, you know, I gotta walk across, and it's gonna be so awkward. It's gonna be so awkward. But hopefully it'll go well. Hi Samson, welcome. Serena, do you think laps are a safe place? Do animals melt in your lap? Oh, laps. I thought you meant laps like around the track. Sorry, I think also, was there bits? Thank you, Dibsty. Thank you for the bits. Thank you. Yes, I would say so. You know, it depends. My other 2 cats they're not really lap cats, but my newest cat, Edie, she's a big lap cat. She loves laying on laps. So I think it just depends on the animal. Right? Cute. Thank you. How was your mental health stressing out today, the packing and everything? I didn't take my meds yesterday. When I don't take my meds the day before, then the next day I'm like really depressed. So that's honestly mainly the main reason why. Because sometimes I just forget. A lot of times I just forget to take my meds, or it's so late at night that I'm like, oh frick, I didn't take my meds, and then I don't want to have to eat something to take my meds, and I don't want to take them on an empty stomach, so then I end up just not taking them, and then the next day I have depression. And then the next day, I just feel very depressed. So that's why, really. But it probably is a mixture of that, and as well as just a lot going on. I think also when your body finally has like a day to rest, and it's not like on the go work and everything, then it finally like crashes. And it's like, okay, I'm exhausted, and I don't want to do anything. So I think that's honestly what happened. Because, I think also this last week, I've been getting really bad sleep. Where I'm not going, I think yesterday I didn't go to bed till 5 in the morning, right? And then I go to work, and then, you know, whatever else. I've just been getting really bad sleep. I go to bed at like 3 or 5 in the morning every night, and then I get like 4 or 5 hours of sleep, and then I go to work and do whatever I need to do, and then come home, and then don't go to bed till really late again. So I think I just crashed today. If I'm gonna be honest. Hi, Epic, welcome. I hope it's 3 years just for your sake. Yes. Should be, yeah. We signed, or we're going to sign the lease, obviously. Hold on, sorry. We're gonna sign the lease for 3 years, because also we negotiated, and we were like, hey, if we sign a longer lease, can we make the rent go a little down? And he was like, sure. So that's good. So we signed a bit of a longer lease. This place that I signed was for a year and a half. At least. I think it was 16 months, actually. So, yeah, it's for 16 months. But I've been here a while. My lease was up in February, so technically I could have moved out in February, right? But we're going into June, so I've been here a while. I would like a longer lease, honestly. I would like to just stay somewhere. We're hoping, honestly, I feel like we can stay there until, like, kids come into the picture, to be honest. I feel like it's a very settled down. No. Wait it. Jesus, so sorry. What was I saying? Yeah, it's a condo, so it's very different than apartment complexes. And yeah, I'm very excited. Yes, hopefully at least 3 years. Hopefully more though. Excuse me. I believe when I was 18 and everything also. Yes, which is very young and very scary. But sometimes it sets you, like, sadly, it'll set you up for the future, right? Yeah, exciting. I appreciate you, Sabs. Thank you, Jordan. I appreciate you. Hi, Kat. I know, that was Mitty. It's Mitty's birthday, to be honest, today. It's actually, I don't know when she really was born because she's from a kill shelter and they don't have her exact date. I just know she was born sometime in later of May. So I just say today's her birthday. Because today's also Shiny Day. So then I just say May 25th is Mitty's birthday. Winnie! He's freaking out. Anyways, so it's her birthday. She's 3 years old today. Yay! It's so funny because I feel like I've had Mittens since forever. Like, I feel like I've had her way longer than 3 years. But she's only 3 years old. She's a little baby. She's a little baby. Right? Yeah, she's 3. She's 3. Sabrina, when it's pouring rain, are you scared of thunder or do you sleep? No, I'm so scared of thunder. Oh my goodness. I'm terrified of thunder. Especially when the thunder is like really loud and shakes the apartment. Oh, I hate that. I'm a big scarer of thunder. I do not like thunder whatsoever. Yeah, I'm not a fan. But I like rain. I think rain's really pretty. Thunder's a bit too much for me. And lightning. I don't like seeing lightning. It scares me. It scares the shit out of me. Did you say you decorating the graduation cap? Yes, I'm decorating the graduation cap. I'm gonna decorate my graduation cap, which I'm very excited about. Yay! So, yeah. Which I've never had a graduation cap before, so I've never done it. But yes, I'm gonna do an Undertale theme. There's like a part in Undertale where you go to a little mirror and it says something like, "Oh, despite it all, it's still you," and it's really cute. And I've always really liked that little scene, and a lot of people like post about it. So I'm gonna do that, and then I want to do like some kind of nice border around it, flowers or something. Yeah. So that's what I was thinking. Kids pregnant? No. No. No, I'm not pregnant. And no, I honestly don't want kids until I'm like 32, 31. Somewhere around that age, I think is a good time. So we got a good amount of time. Maybe even 34, you know? That's for my 30s. I'm still in my 20s. Do you want an interface for your B-Day present? Mikey, I sent you one. Did you get it on Discord? I sent you one and I said, oh, does this one work? You said it should technically work. I just don't know how it sounds at that price. I was thinking that one because it's a lot cheaper. It's like $60, is that right? But you let me know. I sent it to you just to see like if it would be better. But I'm good. I think you do plenty for me, and I'm good. I just sent it to you to see if the $60 one is worth it, so then I could get it, and then we could try to do little ASMR streams with it. I know. Sorry, it's just because it's so loud outside, and then he sees people walking, and he's like, "Who's that?" Yeah. Oh, we also got a really nice chair today because in the new place there's like a really nice window, so I wanted to have like a little reading nook in that window, right? Like a nice little bookshelf with all the books and like some kind of little nice sitting area because it's right by the window. It's really beautiful. And we found this chair today. It's in the car and it's huge. It's way bigger than I thought it was gonna be. It's a huge chair, humongous chair. But it's like I think it's like a rattan chair. Is that what it's called? It's just like a really big chair. It's got a huge cushion and I'm so excited. I don't know where it's gonna go in this apartment until we move. But we got a really nice big chair for it near the window for the little reading nook, which I'm so excited about. So that'll be so fun. I'm so happy because I've been like looking everywhere, like what could I have by the window that's like a nice reading nook, little chair or or bench or something like that. So yay, I found something today and I'm so excited to. I haven't even sat in it, so I need to sit in it and try it out. You're under 2 months from 26 now. You'll be in your 30s in no time. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It'll fly by, but definitely not now. Do I want that? Yeah, my birthday is coming up, huh? Isn't it? The months are just flying by. I don't even recognize it. It's awesome that you're finally done with this initial stint of school. Congrats on that. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank God. Thank you, Keen. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, thank God. I'm so burnt out with school and work and everything going on in life. So, thank God it's almost done. Because holy shit, I need a break. I think a year and a half speed running school. I'm good now, you know? I'm good. I'm going to take my break. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. I'm going to take my nice little break. Yeah, it's been really, really hectic. I'm glad I did it, right? Really glad I did it. Very, very glad I did it. But I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted and I'm burnt out, and I hate doing schoolwork right now. So, a break is much needed. Yes. Yes, indeed. I spend around that much on your beta usually anyway, so I'm basically asking if that's something you want. I mean, I would love it. I just feel horrible asking, you know, I don't want to be like, can I have this, you know? I think it's beautiful though, and I would love it, and I think if it makes the ASMR streaming easier, then I think it's worth it, right? I just wanted to see if there's a cheaper one, because I like a good deal. You know. Hi Petite, welcome, bonjour. Why moving? Just to a bigger place, just to have more space, a quieter environment, yeah, safer environment, more parking, all that good stuff. That is why. Explain the difference between onesie and footsie pajamas. Onesie and footsie pajamas. What is the difference between that? I'm trying to think. I don't really know. What is the difference? Isn't it the same thing? Right? Yeah, they're the same things, right? I had one I mean, everyone has one as kids, right? But I remember I had one that was a dog when I was a teen. And it was a little brown dog, and I really... Oh, and I had a Winnie the Pooh one, but it was footless. But I had a Winnie the Pooh one, too. Those were comfy. For some reason, a couple, like, I feel like 10-ish plus years ago, those were really in. Those were really... Not that they were in, but, like... like, I would see them a lot at, like, conventions, right? What is Shiny Day? Something about Kat's birthday routine. I missed that. Sorry. Yes, Epic got it right. Shiny Day. So it's a band I like, and it's on the 25th is their anniversary, right? So that's what I meant. So yeah. I'll look around for one. I just want to find one that I know for sure works, right? Yes, absolutely. Totally get that. Because also, I was reading one and it was saying it does binaural, but then it doesn't export it binaural out. Does that make sense? And I was like, what's the point of that? Like the output won't be binaural. And I was like, what is the point of that then? So yeah. So let me know. I'm gonna move the chat. I feel like it's so in the way, right? So yeah, if you can find a cheaper one, fantastic. If not, just let me know. Oh, hail Plankton! Thank you for the follow. I was quoting something from the Goofy movie, the SpongeBob movie. Today actually. What was I quoting from it? I don't remember, but I was quoting something from the SpongeBob movie today. Damn it! I wish I remember. You know what I've been saying recently? There's like a video. It's of a little boy, and I think it's so cute. It's a little boy, and he's trying to golf, and I don't know why I keep saying it. Today and yesterday I've been saying it like nonstop. And he's trying to golf and he like misses his swing and he goes, I can't concentrate on that dang woodpecker pecking that tree. And it's really cute. And for some reason I keep saying that today. And then he swings and it's really good. So good for that kid. When I told my mom when you were moving for the 8th time in 7 years, she was like, no. Imagine how I feel. Imagine how exhausted I am. Oh my goodness. I'm excited for you though, and I hope having the help makes moving slightly less stressful. After moving in and out of my college dorm over the past few years, I'm officially not a fan of moving. It straight up sucks. It really does. It's such a hassle. It's exciting to get into a new place, right? Like the change is very nice, but my god, is it exhausting. I have to like make a list every time, because then you have to transfer all your addresses over, all your billing information. Like there's so much to transfer over, your like everything, right? Then you have to find like new locations you go to weekly in that area or closer to your area. Moving trucks, yeah. My U-Haul, like I went through my order history and I was like, I've gotten so many U-Hauls. I've ordered so many U-Hauls. My god, this should not be a thing. But yes, I'm very excited to be done, hopefully, you know. And yes, help is great. Last time I had a good amount of help, thank god, but this time a lot of the like rock climbing guys are gonna help, which is great. You guys are strong. Help a sister out. So that's really good, and I'm very thankful and happy for that. So yeah, so that'll be good. We'll have a good amount of help, and yeah, it should go smoothly. My friend is also gonna watch Winston. I'm gonna drop, because what I normally do is I take everything out into like this area and everything's packed up and ready to go, and then in the bedroom I just kind of leave like the litter boxes and like comforting stuff for the cats, and then I keep the cats and I keep that door shut. I keep the bedroom door shut so they can like do their thing in there and not have to be stressing out about stuff moving, and just kind of relax in there. And then we just, you know, because also the door needs to just stay open, because you just gotta go in and out real easy. So that's the plan. So yeah, my friend's gonna watch Winston as well, thankfully. So got that all set. But yeah, it really is a hassle. It's a hassle. Yeah, there's just a lot that goes along with it, and then it's just a really long day. It's a really long, tiring day. So yeah, luckily though, I took off that day for work, and I took off the following Tuesday for work, because I was like, I don't want to immediately then rush back to going to work, right? Thank you, Knob. Thank you for the follow. Because I remember last time when the day that I moved, or the day that I moved into my last apartment, I worked that evening, and I remember I was tired, but also I wanted to like enjoy my new place, you know, like I wanted to just like sit in my new place and take it all in, and I couldn't. I had to like rush, and then I was like, oh my god, well, now I gotta go to work. So yeah. Hi, madam. Hi, Bleed. Welcome. How's it going? Thoughts on Eugene and his obsession with money and not even his own family and employees? You know, I think Eugene has a serious issue, right? I think, like, I understand it, right? Money's great. Money buys a lot of great things, but I think it's his number one for everything in life, which is a bit dangerous, you know? That's my Eugene laugh. Hopefully that was okay. But yeah, no, he's got a problem for sure. He's got a problem. He's got an issue. How am I doing? I'm doing well. I'm doing really good. I'm a bit hungry right now. I'm not gonna lie. I need to make rice soon for my beef, but I'm good. How are you? I got you. I might try to buy it with cash. So might just give it to you in person as a late gift. That's totally whatever. If we can find it on Facebook Marketplace, even better. Even better, in my opinion. I also just spent $300 on rebuilding Eli's tank. I don't know why I was doing that as Ellie. I'm so sorry. Thank you, bud. Thank you for the follow. $300? Tanks are so expensive, though, so I understand. Is it bigger? What, or like, did you just buy new accessories? Show me a picture. I want to see. $300. That makes a lot of sense, though. Honestly, I really want to get a shrimp tank. Like I need more animals, but I really want to have a little shrimp tank, because they're easy to take care of, and the little shrimps, they help clean up the tank. And I always thought they were really cute. They're really fun. I'm so sorry. I need water or something. I'm dying. Define cute. Cute. do I define cute? I think cute is more of a feeling. Bear with me. I think cute is the feeling of tightness in your heart and of like explosion, that you're like, oh my god, that something is so darling and sweet and, you know, whatever it is, and it just makes you feel happy and giddy almost. Right? Yeah. It just makes you consider living nomadically out of a van. I've thought of that. I think if I didn't have so many pets, I think I would have definitely probably done that at some point, right? But yeah, I don't think it's really fair to do that to, or ethical to do that to cats and a dog, you know, and guinea pigs. Don't forget my guinea pigs. So, but yeah, no, definitely. It makes me so sad too. It makes me a little sad. My sister and brother-in-law, they've lived in the same place for like 8+ years, so the rent's really low there. Like, it's really, really low. And we were talking about it the other week, and then she told me how much she pays, right? And then I was like, oh my god, I don't think I paid that much since my second apartment, which was in 2020, the end of 2020 to 2021. So I was like, yeah. But I do think it's nice, because I think it'll be good, this new place. In a couple years' time, I'll be like, damn, we're spending such little rent compared to the rates now. So that'll be nice, at least. What kind of question is this, Blade? Are you asking how long a man should last in bed? Or what is this question? I don't know. How am I supposed to know? I'm not a man. I don't know. I don't know. Where Winston going to sleep in the new place? Winston normally sleeps on our bed, honestly. Or this one. This is his little bed that we bought at Costco. Look, he's on it right now. So he goes back and forth between this bed and then our bed. He'll like sleep at the edge of the bed, you know? So either there or his own bed. So we'll see. I think because there's 2 bedrooms too, and then one of the bedrooms is smaller, a little bit smaller than the other. I think we're gonna make that one into the, what the fuck? What, that sounded like a zombie. Oh my god. We're gonna make the smaller bedroom into the like actual bedroom, and then the bigger bedroom we're gonna do into the office. So that's gonna be like my desk setup, and I'm trying to figure out, like, already in my head, I'm like, oh, I really want to do a Sims stream, right? Because I love to plan it out in Sims, so I have like a visual, you know. But yeah, I'm trying to like plan it out in my head of like, where is the desk gonna go? What can I put behind me that'll look nice for stream, and like la la la. But yeah, I think the bigger bedroom will be nice for the office, just to have more space in there, and yeah, just like all my little knickknacks and stuff. So it's really exciting. Also, the place comes with a kitchen table and chairs and stools for the island, which is so nice. Isn't that sweet of him? He was like, you guys can just keep that. And I was like, great, I don't have to buy a damn table. Sounds good to me. So that's really nice, because I haven't had a kitchen table in a while. I very briefly had one here, but then I got rid of it because I don't really have space for it. So nice that I don't have to buy one, and it'll just be there for me. And stools for the island. That'll be so nice. I really like that. What does that mean? Sorry, now I feel like, and now I'm like, I don't know which, it doesn't show me which ones are deleted though, Mikey, then how do I know? What does DTM mean? When you were a kid, did you go outside a lot? Just randomly thought about this the other day. I did. I went out a lot. When I was a kid as well, I was very tomboy. Surprising. But I was a real big tomboy when I was younger. At some point, right? Like I think when I was around like 9-ish, I was a really big tomboy. I loved to skateboard, and I always wore very boy clothes. And yeah, it was my little tomboy phase. But yeah, no, we were outside a lot. We moved around a lot as a kid, to different like complexes, you know. And then at one point we lived with my grandma, but my grandma's lived right next to a park, so we would go to the park a lot. You know, you play with all the kids there. Yeah, and then my last one, when I was like 12 to when I moved out, that complex, I had neighborhood friends, so those were all my friends. I always think about it because I miss it so much, because like they would you know, you get home from school and then and then you guys go hang out, and then you guys hang out around the complex and do whatever kids do until like the sun goes down, and it was so fun, and I really loved it. And every day we would do that, and it was just so fun. There was like a train track nearby, so we would walk to the train tracks or whatever, what have you. And it was so fun. I really, really enjoyed it. Those were nice times. But yeah, no, you stay out like so late, just chopping it up with your friends, right? To me, plants and stuff, it's not even the tank itself. I just ordered today. We'll probably try to build on stream next week. Ooh, well, how fun. I want to see. Is it, do you use live plants for your, enclosure? Or do you just use the plastic ones? I'm pre-vetoing the shrimp tank purchase. You have more Vaseline. I know. It's just a thought. Sometimes I have thoughts and I'm like, oh, this would be so fun. But like, you know, doesn't mean I'll do it. But it is fun. I didn't say I was gonna do it, but it is fun. It is fun. I like to look, at least, you know. I like to look, and then I'm like, oh, that looks so fun. That looks great. But yeah, no, I have plenty of pets. Trust me, I got plenty of kids. I got lots of mouths to feed. Thank you, Seb. Thank you for follow. Welcome. I deleted it. Don't go to read it. Sorry. I love me a good ditchin', right? We love good ditchins here. Sorry. I can't talk today. I bought my friend a soda and she gave me a hug. Why do you think that soda meant a lot to her? I think it's just an act of a courteous act, right? A nice act. And it feels nice when someone buys you something small, right? Or if they're like, oh, I got you this little, you know, little snack or something. It's sweet. So then it's like, oh, thanks so much, and you get a little hug, and you're like, oh, that's nice. It's nice you thought of getting me something, right? How was Sabrina Teens 13 through 19? I would say I went through a rough time. I would say pretty rough. pretty rough. Puberty hit me really badly. I had really bad, like, periods, and then, like, PMS. Like, it was really hard. And yeah, I think just going, like, as you age, during that time, it's such a, no one has a good time in those years. Everyone is, like, it's such a bad time. Your teens are so uncomfortable, and everyone feels uncomfortable, and it's just, like, a really not fun time. I would never go back to my teen years. I would never go back, to say the least. I'm good. Yeah, no. I don't know, it's just uncomfortable, right? Does anyone have like a good time in their teens? Not really. It's like a time. It's a live vivarium. Wow. I want to see. Hello. Hi Siri. Welcome. How are you doing? Or is it seriously? Do you want it to be seriously? That's a fun way to spell it. I didn't even think about that. Thank you, Xanark. Thank you for the follow. Sorry, give me a second. Oh, samesies. I have a headache too. I bet it's because you're using the Stream Elements chat instead of direct Twitch one. I am using Stream Elements. You're so right. Another thing for us to move around with. You're right. I'm using the multi-chat with oh my god, and I just moved it somehow. With Stream Elements. So you're right on that one. How'd you know, Mikey? Very true, exactly, same, exactly. Yeah. Such a embarrassing time. And I think back to things during that time period and I'm like, I think because especially in 8th grade, that's when my anxiety like really peaked, and I was like the most anxious I've ever been. And dealing with that in middle school and high school is quite difficult, And the things I had to do in order to manage the anxiety is incredibly embarrassing, and things I don't even like to think about because I'm like, that's awful, you know? Weren't you doing ASMR's tour in your teens? I was, yeah. I think I was 16 or 17 when I started ASMR. So that was definitely a more self-soothing thing for me at the time as well. For sure as well. So yes. It's Seriously, you got it. That's such a cute name. I do like that. Seriously. It makes me think of Seriously Black. Serious Black. I like it. Thank you, I love a hot moms. Thank you for the follow. Thoughts on dating apps? I've taken my first venture recently and I wondered what your opinions are on them in general. Hey, well, congrats. I think there's nothing wrong with dating apps. I think there's a big, for some reason, there's like a big, like you feel embarrassed for some reason if you're like, oh, I'm on dating apps, right? Or like telling people, which I don't really understand because everyone is, you know, like the majority of people are. I think it's more rare for someone to be like, oh, I've never been on a dating app than people being on dating apps, right? I think they're fine. As I think I've talked about this, me and my boyfriend have met on Hinge. I think they're fine. I don't see anything wrong with dating apps. I think in today's society, it's hard to meet people. It's really hard to meet people with either similar interests or the similar mindset or morals or whatever may have you. And I think dating apps just kind of make it easier, right? There's also nothing wrong with meeting people, right? Just meeting people, talking to people, going on dates. Like there's nothing wrong with that. I think that's great. Just have fun, right? Be safe and have fun. That's the only thing. Don't watch out for the murderers. Watch out for the murderers and the bad people, but other than that, have fun and be safe. But yeah, I don't have anything wrong with dating apps. I think they're fine, you know. I don't know what they're looking like now, especially because like none of my, you know, like if I would talk to my girlfriends and be like, oh, I'm talking to this guy, or like, you know, they'd show me, but none of my girlfriends are on dating apps either, and also all my girlfriends that were single have moved away, so now I really have no idea what's going on in the dating app world, but yeah, I think they're fine. I've used them a good amount of times in my days, so I really think there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. Everyone's meeting on dating apps. My sister and my brother-in-law, they met on a dating app, right? I think also my best friend and her man met on a dating app, and they started dating, and they've been together like 5-7 years, something like that. It just be like that. Thank you, Super Mills. Thank you for the follow. Hi, Zenark. Welcome. Hi, Fieldkill. Welcome. Hi, I move in 2 weeks. Twinsies, twins. I love that. Have you said where you're going? I'm still in San Diego, so I'm still gonna be in San Diego. I'm just moving to a different city in San Diego, so it's really not that far of a drive. But yay! How exciting! Are you in the same state as well, or are you going somewhere far? Where are you going? But yeah, luckily it's not like a super far move, so that's good. I think it makes it more stressful when it's like either a different state move or a far move. Then it makes it even worse. Because Sheree used that for a bit and it didn't pick up on mod stuff. I'll see if there are options for it. Oh, okay, got it. Yeah, I've always just used Stream Elements for the multi-chat. I think too, because I think if I'm doing like the normal chat, I can't have, or like I think it's only if I can see Twitch or the YouTube chat And from what I've at least seen, the Streamlabs is the only one that gives me like the multi-chat. But maybe there's an easier way to go about this. And if there is, please let me know. I would love to know that. Do you remember your first kiss story? I do. Do you want to know my first kiss story? It was so fucking embarrassing. It was an orchestra. It was a boy, he was in band. It was so embarrassing. Me and my friend at the time, we both were in orchestra, and for some reason, we really, it was like we were in 8th grade, and we were like, we want our first kiss. This is a big deal. And we went, I think it was for an orchestra trip and a band trip, and we went to Knott's Berry Farm, I believe. You do like a competition. It's really dumb. It's not dumb. It's fun, but it's dumb because there's so many schools competing that like nowhere are we gonna like even make it in top 3. But anyways, it's everyone does. So in the morning you go to like some area and you perform whatever pieces that you've been practicing in orchestra or in band. You perform. It's very exciting, blah blah blah. You get back on the bus, you change, and then we go to Knott's Berry Farm. And then at the end of the day, there's like a Knott's Berry Farm like award ceremony, right? Very fun. It's very fun times. But anyways, I think it was one of those times. And then, because we did this every year. So every year, I think we'd go to Knott's Berry Farm. And then later in the year, you go to Disneyland. And do the same thing, basically. So, yeah. This is so embarrassing. So anyways, we were in the back of the bus. I think we were playing Truth or Dare with the band boys. It was with the band boys. It was me and my other girlfriends and my friends, and then we were playing Truth or Dare. And I think it was like, I dare you, and then it was literally like, and then that was it. And that was it. And that was my first kiss. Yeah, that was my first kiss. It was a little peck, and that was it. Good old band and orchestra. So that was that. But then that kid ended up being a really big asshole, like later in the years, and I was like, oh, I really don't like this. Not that I we remained friends, but he really crossed a big boundary, and I was like, dude, chill out, relax. So anyways, yeah, that was my first kiss. I like the wood on your desk. Thank you. Isn't it a nice wood? I really like it. It's a standing desk as well. Isn't that nice? I never use it as a standing desk because all my wire management is like kind of like zip tied to each other, so I can't really like move it up and down without things getting stuck and like unplugging. So, but it is nice, isn't it? It's a really nice desk. I like it. Thank you. But yeah, when I saw this desk on Facebook Marketplace, I was like, oh, it's my dream desk. I remember when you were really into K-pop. I still am. I still love K-pop. I'm just not as into it, I think, or like as active into the music going on and like the recent bands. But I still love K-pop. I still listen to like at least one K-pop song or a couple K-pop songs a day, and I love the nostalgia, when an old song comes on that I used to love, I'm like, oh, it's a great feeling. Hi, Kevin, welcome. I haven't tried any dating apps. Totally understandable as well. You don't need to, also. Like, you don't need to do dating apps. It is just, like, fun and I think easier to meet people, but nothing wrong with also not using dating apps. Thank you, Petite. Thank you for the follow. You sound a bit British. Society, because I was trying to be Bridgerton, and they go, dearest reader. They go, in today's society. There's like a lady. Anyways, sorry. Love Bridgerton, great show. And Stalkers too. Careful of those two. Yes, Stalkers too. Careful of that. Just be careful. Hi, Super Mild. Welcome. I only started using them because I'm looking for something short-term or fun. Got it. Outside of that, I like to just meet people IRL. I haven't gotten anyone to respond to me at all, so I think that my profile might be too intimidating or something. Definitely, like, also, yeah, like, then I think it's so, not stressful, but it is, like, tedious setting up your profile. Because, yeah, then you gotta, like, figure out, like, oh, which pictures are the best or which prompts are the best. So it's a whole thing. But yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think as long as you find like-minded people that are wanting to do what you're wanting to do, then great. You be safe. Super Mild, what are we talking about? I don't know. We're just talking about different stuff, I guess. I'm going from US Southwest to Europe. Holy moly! You're going far! Oh my god! Well, I hope you have safe travels. Oh my gosh, that's such a huge that's a huge move. Oh my god. Are you nervous? Are you excited? That's very exciting, but I would feel a little scared, a little nervous. Hi, Broken Toy Seat. The apartment prices still crazy there? Absolutely. Oh, absolutely. Every year they just go up and up and up and up. The 2-bedroom range on the lower end is between $2,700 to $2,900, which I know might sound a bit insane to you, but a 1-bedroom is like $2,200 to $2,400 on average here. So yeah, it rents crazy here. Thank you. Sorry. Orchestra, classic. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. And good old orchestra and band, you know. What else are you gonna do? I'm just kidding. Phoenix has started to level out at least. Seems like a new apartment complex is being built every 3 to 4 months or the past 2 years. Yeah, there's a lot more apartment complexes. I've noticed that here as well too. A lot more companies or people are buying out lands of old houses and then building like a ton of little or smaller complexes in that lot. But I've been seeing that too, which I think is, in one way it's good because obviously everyone needs housing, right? But also then they mark it up so much that it's like not affordable. then it's like really expensive as well. So sorry, I don't speak any other languages. I feel so bad when someone comes in and then I don't speak any other languages, sadly. That's on me. Any girl kisses? I have kissed women. I have kissed women. I love me women. Don't get it twisted. But yes, no, I have. I don't know why I'm getting nervous saying that. Our moderators only speak English, so in order to keep the chat safe. Yes, I'm so sorry. I feel really bad. I wish I spoke other languages and I could be more like, you know, but I sadly can't. Nothing wrong with that. In a way, it's nice to make your first kiss or whatever like special, but also sometimes just like, you know. I think, you know, I think a lot of people have like either an embarrassing first kiss story or like you know, you're a teenager and you're just dumb and you don't know what you're doing. But also, nothing wrong with also like waiting on it. Yes, I'm sorry, C9. Not an attack at all. I just don't know. I'm so sorry. I just only speak English. I'm so sorry. You know you live in an expensive place when those prices sound like a good deal. Exactly, yeah. So I am excited. The new place just like have a set rate for a few years. And come 2029, I'm gonna be like, wow, we're getting a deal on this place, you know? So I'm just really excited, especially whenever I cook in this kitchen. I'm like, oh, I can't wait. I can't wait for a bigger kitchen. My God, it's just so tiny in there. There's no room for anything. So, thank God. And it comes with an oven, and it comes with everything I need. So I'm very, very looking forward to it. And yeah, and then I can show you, and we can do nice cooking streams together, or baking streams, or just streams in general, and it'll look so nice, and it won't look cluttered. You won't see my bed as a background anymore. You're gonna see whatever we decide to put in the background. Yay! Shout out to women. Shout out to the women. No, I think I've only kissed 2 women, actually. Yeah, I've only kissed 2 ladies. That's it. That's it. Time for cupcakes. Hello, Alex. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for the 6 bits. Thank you so much.
Time for cupcakes.
Yum. Cupcakes do sound good. Yeah, we can bake so much in there. I'm so excited. You have no idea. I keep just looking at the pictures of the kitchen and being like, I couldn't have asked for more. Because also the freezer is... The freezer, for some reason in these apartments, they put like the smallest fridge and freezers, and the freezer's jam-packed. And every time I open the freezer, there's a Hot Pocket coming flying out at me, there's a frozen steak coming flying out at me, or whatever else, you know? Just like, all at once, it's coming at me. So, I am very looking forward to the new fridge. It's like each door is either the fridge or the freezer. And it comes in with a ice machine. Hello, that's so sick. So I get a nice little ice machine and a full length fridge and freezer. How nice is that? I'm so stoked. I'm so stoked. And it's an electric stove, an electric oven, and I have a dishwasher. I have a dishwasher, and I have a really big sink to wash my dishes. And I have a kitchen island, and in the kitchen island is a trash can, which is so fun. How fun is that? How nice is that? Big old trash can in the kitchen island that I just roll on out. I'm so excited. You have no idea. Hi, bud. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you have to do anything to update the business paperwork and moving to more than me? Yeah, no, well, honestly, I haven't had my business, the baking business, in a few years. It's not been, like, registered, so I need to restart it. When I moved in here, I was like, oh, I'll restart it here, and then that never ended up happening because the kitchen's tiny, and I got overwhelmed. But the new place, I definitely want to restart it and get that paperwork all set in. Hi, Blackberry, thank you. Give me a follow. So, yeah, so I'm hoping to redo it, in the new place. Because I'll have plenty of room. I'll have plenty of room to either pack orders or just bake and do all that stuff in general. So yeah, we will restart it once in the new place. What extras your sexuality? Do you identify as straight or is it less rigid than that? Kissing is unrelated, this is what I'm curious now. I've always just said I'm open to anything. I don't know what that means, but I'm just open to anything. If I like someone and I fall in love with someone, regardless of what sex they are, then great. That's what I say. So I don't know what that is, but I'm just, that's what I've always said. I don't really care what you are. If we are meant to be, then we're meant to be. Oh, I thought it was special. Some may think I'm lame. I don't think it's lame. I think it's sweet. Nothing wrong with that. Mine was cute. We were little kids. The girl's mom was babysitting me and left us alone in the room to play. And I guess I kind of liked her, so I was like, "You want to be my girlfriend?" She said, "Okay, but you have to kiss me that night." Okay, that's sweet. That's very innocent love. That's very sweet. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, when you're younger, it's so easy. I remember when I was in first grade, like my first friend, I was like, "Do you want to be friends?" And then she was like, "Sure." And then we were best friends. It's so much easier when you're a child. You just straight out ask, and then you get a yes or a no right then and there. It's so much easier. Does the new fridge have cameras in it? Cameras? Why would my new fridges have cameras? Cameras? Oh, were you just baking for coworkers then? I thought you were selling at work. No, I'm just baking for funsies. I'm just baking for fun. The past 2-3 years. Yeah, no, I've just been baking for fun. I haven't had my license in a few years. Yeah. So yeah, no, I just, especially if it's someone's birthday, like I'm just, I'm not gonna ask someone like, "Can you pay me for your birthday cake?" Like, heck no. I'm more than happy. I'm always like, let me bake you a cake. What do you want for your birthday? So yeah. But hopefully though, in the new place, I can restart it and get I need to get my website up and running. But I really hate website work. It's really stressful, and then I get overwhelmed, and I'm like, oh, I fucking suck at this. I have I have that thing where I'm like, oh my god, I don't want this to look like. But then I second guess myself, and I'm like, does this look nice or does it not look nice? So it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Why? That's what I'm saying. Why would it, unless it's like, because I know some of the newer fridges have like they have like a touchpad, right? Like a almost like a built-in iPad into them. So that's what I'm wondering, like, is that what we're talking about? Sounds like they have AI website for website making now. I think they do. I'm sure Shopify at least has some kind of like helper with it. I don't know. I think I'm just so in my head about it. I'm just in my head about it. At least the last time that I was on there trying to like get it situated again, I was like, how do I do? And like, how do I make this look nice? How do I make this look official and not like I just put it together in 2 seconds? Same like pansexually, that is sexually fluid, but I would call it pansexual. Gender genuinely plays no part in that determination. Yeah, I don't know. I'm fine also not labeling it, because I'm like, I don't know. Because I also feel like, I don't know what the word is for it, but like, I don't know. But whatever, you know. I don't mind. All I need for is it to keep my milk cold, right? Sometimes this fridge gets so cold it makes things like icy. Sometimes my milk will get icy. I'm like, okay, it's a little too cold. The cameras are used to connect to shopping apps to buy stuff you run out of, or you can look at the app and see what you have. Really? I did not even know that was a thing. That's insane. I didn't know fridges were doing that nowadays. What the heck? Somebody on our Discord made a website for the group, and it's the biggest AI slop I've seen. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, I wouldn't want to build my entire website on AI, because I want it to be me or someone that can help me. So it's like human made and personalized, and how I'm wanting it to look. You know what I mean? But if there's, I know every website has like some kind of AI helper, you know, or like whatever it is. I think more it's like I know last time I was using it, there was like things that I just didn't know how to do. So I think in that realm, if there's something that can help with that, great. Open and unlabeled. Sure. Yeah. I'm an open lady. Does your current fridge not have a little dial inside? It does. I've changed it. I've made it go down, but it's still making stuff freeze. It just runs very, very cold. It's at like a 4 right now, and it's still making stuff icy. You know I do it for a living. If you send me that sets, I know you do, but then you do so much, and I don't want to be an asshole. And then I'm like, hey, I know you do this for your work, but can you do it for me? You know. I don't want to be a butt. You know, if you're off the clock, I don't think you want to even think about doing that, you know? Because that's how I am, you know? If I'm off the clock, I don't want to think about any of the stuff I was doing at work and then do it later. Skynet is number 1. Yeah. Thank you, Zach. Thank you for the follow. Yes, open and monogamous. Yes, monogamy is the title I'll have. I do like my monogamy. OMG, how you were so pretty. Thank you, Exact. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. Thank you for the follow. We do this dance all the time, homie. I wish you'd let me help. We've talked about it for years. I know. You're making me think I'm like Tova. Have any of you seen the Remarkable Bright Creatures movie on Netflix? We watched it recently. I did like it, but I thought it very much differed from the book in a lot of different scenes, and I thought it was good, but and I know it's hard to put like an entire book's depth into a movie, but I was a bit sad with the character depth. Like there's a lot of like background that was completely cut out for it to be a quicker movie, but it was hard to like really connect with the characters, and that was my problem. And there was a lot of just scenes that were cut or just like changed that I thought was kind of unnecessary for the movie. I thought it was a great movie, don't get me wrong though. I really loved it. I cried. I thought it was still great. The actors I think were really, really good. I I think I was just a little sad because it was also a very sad movie. It was a really, really sad, heartfelt movie. I would still recommend it though. I still really enjoyed it, but I also though, like, the movie's never going to be as good as the book. So I think that's also the problem. But it was still good. It was still good, don't get me wrong. What is the help? Also, I need to go soon because I'm starving and I need to eat. I had it on the background. Oh, really? Did you like it? It's a weird question. Oh, what's a weird question? I'm not sure what I am. I'm the guy who doesn't think I earned the right to be loved. Well, that's a journaling prompt that we need to do. Everyone deserves love. I think everyone deserves love. I hope that mindset can be changed because everyone needs love and definitely deserves it, right? What movie are you talking about? Remarkable Bright Creatures. It's on Netflix. Sally Field is good actress. She did great. I love Sally Field. I think I don't know Bob. He's from Thunderbolts. I don't know his his real name, but I thought they did really good. I think the actors were really good choices. But I think just the way, I think when you read a book, right, like it plays in your head of how it's gonna go, and I think because it differentiated so much from even just the book itself, I thought I was a bit disappointed in that. Yeah. So that was my only thing. I thought it was a great movie though. I still cried and I still thought it was beautifully done. Yeah, I thought she did great as Tova. I think she did a great job. I brought up that movie because Tova doesn't accept help like the entire time, so that's why I brought that up. So anyways. But yes, I did enjoy it. I would recommend seeing it. It is a very sweet movie. It is a sad movie though. I would be prepared to be sad for at least 3/4 of the movie. And then it gets nice and sweet and good. So, but I did enjoy it at least. I thought it was a good movie. I also just recently finished Stanley Tucci's memoir, I think, called Taste. It's his book about food, if you can say that. And I thought it was a great book. I don't really read a lot of memoirs or like biographies, I guess. Ever really. So it was a nice change and it was a really beautiful book. Really, really nice. It made me very hungry. He talks about so much different ingredients and recipes and food he grew up with or food he found in his life, and it made me really, really hungry. But he gives the recipes in the book, and so that's nice. He's like, here's how to make blah 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 blah. And it's really fun. Really good book though. I really enjoyed it, but it made me hungry, and I was like, God damn, I need some good food now. So that was the most recent book I finished, but it was very good. We love Stanley Tucci. Yeah, that was a good book. I did enjoy that. Fridge cameras are for checking what's inside without opening it or while you're at the store. In theory, it can also help track what you usually buy, suggest shopping lists, and warn you about stuff that might expire. The camera itself isn't magic. It's more useful when paired with... Oh, I see. Okay, so you like kind of connect it to an app. Oh, hold on. What the heck? Wait, what happened? I'm so confused. What the heck? Oh, there we go, there we go. Now I got it. So sorry. Sorry! But look, my chair is here. You can't see it. You can kind of see it. My chair! It's huge, but it's very comfy. So I like it. Do you want to see it? It's really, it's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. But it's nice. Ready? Sorry, Mitty. Look, 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 look. Look. Isn't it nice? So this is for the reading nook area. It's not like replacing my current chair. But look. So I can go here and I can read and I can, oh, look how nice. And then I'm by the window and look, see, Winston can lay with me. Oh, so nice. Isn't it cute? It's like a, I don't know what these chairs are called, but it spins as well. Watch out, okay, don't do that. But it spins. See, isn't it cute? So it's gonna be next to the window with like my bookshelf area. I like it. It's really big. It's really big. See, but then Winston can lay with me. He likes it. You like it, dude? Ugh. It's comfy. Okay, well, stay there, my guy. Anyways, I'm so excited. Isn't it cute? I like it. It's way bigger than I thought. I don't even know if on camera it looks as big as it actually is. But it is humongous. Yay. Meow, 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 meow. Mercury Red Creases was also shot nearby, so I spotted a lot of familiar locations in it. Oh, that's so fun! I didn't even know that. Well, how nice! At least you were able to be like, oh, this is there. My main reason for wanting a connected system like this is offloading the burden of tracking what's going in and out of my fridge. That is true. If only you could get exact expiration dates of items from the receipt data, I feel like that's the best jumping off point because you're right to the point to think that the cameras are basically vanity. Yeah, I do understand if it's nice to be like, this is running low or whatever. I guess that is a nice feature. Yeah, I guess. I didn't even know that was a thing. I guess I just never thought about it because I didn't know. Hi, Riku, welcome. Oh, it was dark in here like my soul. No, don't say that, Riku. Don't say that. Look, Benji likes it. Gig, is it comfy or what, Gig? He's gonna take over this chair. I already know it. that good? Yeah, that's comfy, huh? Oh. If the pets like it, then even better. Well, hello, my old friend. Hope all is well. All is well. Thank you so much. I hope all is well with you. Basket chairs, aka papasan. Yes, that's what they were called, and I didn't know what that meant. But yes, basket chairs. All you need is a footrest, and you'll have a second bed. Yeah, basically. Yeah, they're really, really big. But great. I think it'll look really nice because I didn't know what to get for that little book nook area. I was looking at like chases. I was looking at like smaller couches. I was looking at like benches. I was looking at all kinds of different things, or like lounge chair kind of things for the living rooms. So I am glad this worked out, and Benji approves, and that's all I need. That's all I need is for Benji to like it. Hey, comfy. Oh, big bed. This is nice. Yay, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Honestly, I have no idea what papasan means either. I just know that's what my mom called them. Yeah, I don't know what that means. But they're very beautiful chairs. Like underneath is I don't know what, it's not twine, but it's like a basket material. I don't know what this basket is. Oh, he's so cute. Hello. But they're beautiful. They're beautiful chairs. And it spins, and for some reason these chairs are really expensive. I don't know why. We got it today off of Facebook Marketplace. So this is my new book nook chair. I think this is a great chair to read books in though. So, yay! Hi Exo, welcome. Good evening, ma'am. Good evening. How are you doing? Benji, I can't read, dude. So at least this is here. Yay! My computer science brain is always trying to think of ways to use tech to make my life easier and make process scramble my brain less. That makes sense. That makes total sense, yeah. I mean, if something can help take off the load, then great. Right? Radin. Yes, Radin. What a fun chair. I love it. I'm so excited. Yay! Where is this gonna go until we move? No idea. But at least I got a nice chair in the meantime. How fun. But yeah. I don't work tomorrow, which isn't that crazy. I don't work tomorrow. I have the day off. I work Wednesday night, so I'm thinking tomorrow we might do the making the grad cap stream, because I would like to do that together. I think that would be fun. So we might do that tomorrow, I'm thinking. As for right now, it is almost 11 and I need to eat. I have to make rice. So I think we will start wrapping things up here. The last syllable is emphasize. Oh, rattan. Rattan? I don't know if it's rattan or rattan. I need a chat like that, to be honest. I meant chair. It's a great chair. I would recommend it. It looks a lot smaller on pictures, right? But it's also like the cushion is very thick, at least, you know? So at least it's not like, you know, your butt's not going to be hurting after 5 minutes of sitting. Rattan. Got it. Thank you so much. Sounds like a good game of life day. Never mind. Okay. We can play at least one round. I'm down, skis. Mikey, I'm down. If you are, it's probably just gonna be more towards the evening time because I have a good amount of errands to do tomorrow. And I think I have therapy tomorrow. Now that I'm thinking about it. Let me look. Oh no, I have therapy on Wednesday. Sorry, I have therapy on Wednesday. So tomorrow's just errand day. But yeah, we can play Game of Life and then do the cap making. I think that would be good. According to Google AI, the name Papasan comes from Japanese, combining the word for father, papa, with the Japanese honorific Honorific suffix son. Originally, the term was used by American military personnel stationed in Asia following World War II to refer to an older male elder, head of household, or dad. Oh! I would have not thought that. I thought it meant some kind of material. He's so cute. I love Benji so much. Benj. You're so sweet. Look at you. He's just laying here. Hi. Oh, you're so sweet. Okay, I don't want you to get up. You can lay down. I'm sorry. I was bothering you. I'm sorry. Lay down. Lay down. Sorry. I got him all hyped up. I love you. I love my cats. I'm a big boy. Might break it though. JK. I feel like it's pretty sturdy though. I feel like it's pretty like what's the word? Yeah, like sturdy and able to like be fine. Thank you, Pimpbot. Thank you for the follow. Don't worry about it. I'm down to play. So you got a dad chair. Got it. I got a dad chair. Hey, well, I like it. It's comfy and great, you know? The cats or Winston will love to cuddle with me on it, and that's all I need. Also, I actually worked an official job for the first time over the last 2 days. It was dishwashing, and I called them today to say that I'm going to have to switch to another role. The main reason is because I'll lose my health insurance if I continue the full-time dish job. Oh, really? Plus, I can't do it in school. Totally understandable. Totally understandable. Dishwashing is also a very tiring job. It's a very physically tiring job. So yeah, it's understandable with school and everything. It's just like too much. But yeah, especially if you lose your insurance, that sucks. That's such a bummer. So yeah, definitely try to find a different role. But I'm glad you tried it. Nothing wrong with tried it. I've tried lots of jobs and then being like, I can't do this. But yeah, dishwashing's a toughie, especially for like a restaurant or anything. It's just like non-stop and it's so much to do. So yeah, definitely a tiring one. Right, I would have assumed it was in reference to the material also. Yeah, I didn't know it meant dad chair. But I guess that makes sense. Just let me know. Yes, I will let you know also what time I'm thinking of going on tomorrow, because I don't want to interrupt you, or if you are wanting to stream, or if you need a mod. But yeah, it should be more towards the evening time, I'm thinking. Also, Papa-san sounded Japanese to me because Papa-sa and N are all Japanese moros. Oh, I guess so. I didn't even think it would be Japanese, to be honest. But it makes sense now that what are we doing? Mitty! Was that Mitty? Oh no, it's Evie. Evie just jumped in a box. I have boxes everywhere because I'm moving, and of course the cats have been like loving the boxes. Evie. I thought it was Mitty, but Mitty's right here. Try landscaping. Oh, landscaping, I can't even imagine. The sun as well. Yeah. There's a lot of exhausting jobs and very tedious and I don't even know the right word besides life sucking. But yeah, that sounds even worse. Apparently, they're often manufactured in the Philippines. No wonder my mom knows all about them. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, fun. I never thought that. Hey, for some reason, when I looked at the chairs, I thought they were like European. But I make sense now that I think about it. I probably won't need to mod tomorrow unless it's Risa. I should be free. Okay, got it. Right, now you're a mod of 3. You're a busy man. Okay, yeah, no, I think tomorrow evening will work for us. We'll just make my little grad cap and play some Game of Life maybe. I think that sounds like a good day tomorrow, huh? Especially because the rest of the week might be a little bit packed. Unless we do like a lot of packing streams later in the week. Especially Thursday, I have a very long shift. Friday, I just graduate. But I need to get there at 11? Yeah, I need to get there at 11, but ceremony doesn't start till 2. And then God knows how long the ceremony is gonna be, right? So that's like an all-day thing. And then I work Saturday and Sunday as well. So yeah, it's gonna be a really busy week. So at least if tomorrow we do a stream, that'll work. It's like working out for 8 hours, shaking my head. If you think about it, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, because you're just kind of sweating nonstop as well. After Arisa did it, I mod for life effing 6 hours now. 6 hours a day? Jesus. That's a long time. Well, well, tomorrow if you need to, please rest. Or if you just want to play some nice, what's it called? Just some life, and then go rest. Fine with me as well. Oh, 6 people you meant. 6? How did it go from 2 to 6 in like a couple weeks? God damn. Jesus. Okay, well that's exhausting. Well, I feel so bad. Moras are actually all about timing. Japanese is a Mora-based language because all of its syllables are evenly spaced sounds. Thank you, Braxton. Thank you for the follow. So for Papa-san, all hiragana have evenly spaced amounts of time when pronouncing them. Japanese is very rhythmic. Oh, that makes sense. I never really looked into like I guess for learning like the Japanese language, but interesting. I never like knew that. I mod for 5 people, but one hasn't streamed in a long time. Got it. Damn, even 5 people's a lot. Because everyone I said no to for years saw me get added somewhere else. So, and then they're like, "Hey, what about me?" Damn. Okay. I feel so bad. It's a lot of work, Mikey. Actually, this is all in hiragana. I had it wrong before. Oh, interesting. Because I know there's hiragana, and then there's what is it? Katakana? Something like that? Unless I'm saying something else. Or is that the sword? Isn't there also a I think that's a katana. I think I'm getting them confused. I don't know, it's whatever. I'm still just mostly focusing here and where I get paid. Okay, got it. Understandable. Okie dokie. Well, if you need a, Needy, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Well, if you need to take time off or if you need anything, please talk to me. Katakana. Okay. There's also kanji. Yes. Okay, that makes sense. You're thinking about katanas and katakana to say. Yeah. Sorry, that's why I was like. They do sound very similar though. Okay, yeah, katakana. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Well, at least I had one of them right. Anyways, it is late and now I feel bad for Mikey. So it's even later for him, and I feel bad he mods for 5 other people. So okay. I know I'm not a lot of work. I understand, right? Like the chat isn't crazy. I just feel bad. And I don't want you completely burnt out, you know. If I'm able to relieve some of the stress, and then I would like to do that and be like, hey, like I'm good, you know. That's all. Anyways, anywhoosies, BS, I'm gonna go make some rice and eat because I'm starving. I'm so hungry. So I'm going to do that. Say hello, Benji. Good bud. He's so cute. Look how long he is. He's such a long cat. Good bud. But thank you for joining me today. Sorry we were a bit MIA the past couple days, but I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me today. I sure did. Katakana is typically for loan words, and hiragana is for Japanese things. Oh, yes, I do think I've heard that before. I just always got confused with, like, which one means which. But that makes sense. Thank you, Kevin. I enjoyed spending time with you as well. Okay, thank you so much, Benj. Okay, Benji says goodbye. I'll see you tomorrow night though, so we can decorate my cap, and I think that'll be really fun. And play a game of life if we're down for it. Sound good? Additionally, the circle that you see on kana is called a handa kuten, and that changes the sound of the word. PA is a modification for ha. This is so much to remember. I would get so confused. Got it. This is a lot to remember. Pure imagination. Thank you for the follow. That's a fun word. Fun username. Thank you so much. I don't get how people eat late and are still in shape. If I eat, I'll probably get fatter. I think though a lot of times they're eating late because they haven't ate earlier dinner for a while. At least I'm speaking for my point of view. Because you just eat late because you're like, oh, I haven't eaten in like 8 hours. So I think it's mostly that. Anyways, around 5 and before 7, no more food after. See, that's good. I would like to do that. I want to eat earlier. That's my goal. But for some reason, I'm eating at like 11 or 1:30 in the morning every night. So, anyways, yeah, especially if I work late. Like if I work late, I'm gonna be eating at like the earliest 11, right? 11, 12. It sucks. I hate it, but it is what it is. There's also a dakuten. Ha ba daki pa handakuten. This is so much to remember. This is a Japanese lesson I wasn't prepared for. Japanese can also feel dense for an English speaker, even though its basic sound structure is relatively simple. That makes sense. Yeah, a lot of it seems like it's just a lot of like sounds and rhythm. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna go. See you tomorrow. Thank